Hello everyone, my name is Evie and today I'm going to show you a tour of inside my tiny cabin in the Scottish Highlands. Here's my front desk. This is where I do my art. This is an electric desk so I can change the height. These are my beautiful orchids I have there, and this is where I keep my keys. Little welcome to our cabin signs and mushroom key holders. I've got a lantern. This is electric powered just in case the lights go out. I can know where to grab something quickly. This bit is where I store all my art equipment, which is the biggest drawers I have. Here's some more of my art. Some nice mushrooms and frogs and witches and fairies. Here's my plants. These are real. So I've got a Venus flytrap at the moment. I've got some cacti, different types of succulents. I've got this, what I brought recently, which is a monasteria. Yeah, several different types of succulents. Aloe vera. This bit over here, I've got my Vincent van Gogh fabric drawers from my last cabin I brought along. Here's some more of my sculptures. I've got one of my Chicken of the Woods sculptures sitting there. I've got more of my sculptures here, some more Chicken of the Woods that I've been working on. That one is made with local Scottish moss, and that one is dyed artificial moss. Got different types of art pieces, ranging from moths to hearts to animal stuff, a fairy. So it's kind of like a fantasy. I wanted to make the log cabin as fantastical as possible. We've got tarot card copies, so the sun, the moon, the stars. I've got some woodland art that I found online, Baba Yaga, some forest witch, but it's art inspired by her, so that's Baba Yaga, which is that Russian fairy tale. Got other kind of fantasy stuff. So this bit's where I keep my kind of a little more gothic art, and then turn around, here's all my colourful pieces, which is more of. Over here I've got my fairy art, fairy and bees and flowers. I've got more Chicken of the Wood sculptures and my Amanita muscaria sculpture. But I'm working on several different projects right now. I've got some more tree sculptures, more mushrooms, more fairies and witches, mushroom houses, frogs. I've got quite a lot of frog paintings. A forest lady with a deer, colourful mushroom stuff. So here's where I keep my books. These are new books, I've got more in storage. So I've got lots about log cabins, foraging, wild drinks, edible mushrooms, how to stay alive in the woods, fat girl hiking, because Ia's got the chubs, so I thought that'd be ironic to get that. How to build a brick outside oven, so building and baking in outside ovens. Foraging books, more foraging books, mushroom books, apothecaries, treasures and folklore. So I've got quite a few folklore books about the UK. Got Cabin, which is my favourite book to read through at the moment because I want to build my own log cabin in my woodlands soon. So I've got this, which is a bunch of crystal balls. This one's got like a earth woman in it, and flowers and mushrooms and plants. This one I got a really good deal. It just says eek with its eyes covered. And I was thinking I might actually put that in the bathroom at some point. Yeah, real butterfly. I've got my video games, which I have mostly digital video games, but I have kept a few on disc. Battery powered fireplace. I've got a real fireplace, but I've also got an electric one just for show. It doesn't actually heat anything. I've got my anime manga down there, the ones I decided to keep. My Coraline dolls display, and I've got more books down there. So you can see foraging, anime books, woodland folklore, foraging, camping books, camping cookbooks, mushroom books. So over here I put this little thing in just to keep some stuff. I've got loads of these moss balls in jars with like these little rocks in there. I thought it looks kind of cute, so I got them. It's got like a smiley happy mushroom, handmade by some local artists. There's a couple of them. They're not actually functioning voodoo dolls. They call them woo boo, which is like a spooky looking display art. But I didn't want to separate them because I really wanted to buy the boy, but the girl was next to it, and I thought I don't want to separate them, so they're kind of like spooky sitting there, all colourful. Anyway, got more art stuff over here. I've also got some more natural plants. These are spider plants, they're good at cleaning air. Here's the other part of my wall. So I've got my fairy mushroom houses and my trippy, trip over the small stuff mushroom art. Wood slice clock, mushroom teddies. That's some more art I've got to put up. I have ordered more art, but it's taking forever to get here. This bit's the kitchen. And I've got my beautiful spiritual inhale exhale thing. This is my cupboards. Because there's a lot less room in this log cabin compared to my other log cabin, I've had to really be careful with how much stuff I get. This place doesn't come with a cooker, so I've had to get air fryer. This beauty, I got it on a good sale. It's Ninja, so it's a good brand. I don't have an oven. There's a big one, and you can actually put that in there to separate the sections, or you can put Mega Zone, which uses the whole of that. Roast the whole turkey and stuff in that. It's very big. So this other part of it, and that was actually Scott's crystal vodka, like the bottle that contains the vodka, but it's so cool. So I decided to keep the bottle as it's like a rainbow skull glass, and I put some multicolored flowers in it. So there's flowers coming out of the skull. That's my kitchen bit. I am switching now to natural stuff. I'm in the process of eco-friendly washing up liquid and eco-friendly anti-bac purpose cleaner with natural rhubarb. I'm in the process of switching over. I do wash with 100% natural, well 99.8% natural shampoos and conditioners, but I'm switching over to kitchen supplies now. It's in a process. This bit's a part of the kitchen, so I've got pictures of the old part of Scotland I used to live in. This is art I got of a lady up in the last place in Scotland I lived. A load of frogs again, and mushrooms and colour. This is my fridge, and it's so big it does actually take up some of the doorway. You can still fit through, but as you can see, it's taking up a little bit of the room. I'd rather have a big fridge and freezer and compromise a bit of the door room. You still easily go in, you don't have to squeeze through. But this is the fridge and freezer. I've got loads of stickers and magnets, so I'm going to get more. Bottom layer is where the flowers go. Top layer is where the funny stickers go. This quote, nature is not mute, it's man who is deaf. Those are Shrek stickers, so yeah, that's where my funky stickers go. As you see, it's pretty big. Freezer, which is very big size as well. This bit I forgot to show is where the log burner is. So I've stored some wood there, but at two sides of the log cabin cabin outside, there's some more wood. In here, just thrown some tissue. Every time I blow my nose, or if the toilet roll's finished, I just chuck the wood and the cardboard in there. Over here's my recyclable bit. So on the right is recyclables. That side is normal rubbish. I'm going to show you the bedroom. Oh, I also forgot this is my coat rack, my bag rack. I have more in storage, so when it comes today I've got to go through it and decide what to keep to sell. My TV. It's big and it also takes up a part of the doorway, as you can see. I wanted to have a DVD and rack and book rack right next to it, so I had to compromise on the space a little bit. I also got my Technobit down there, on my digital iPad, my filming. I've also got my tissue box, which is actually, it looks like books, but see, looks like it's like a pile of books, but it's a tissue storage. I've got my PlayStation 5, and this way is the bedroom. So here's where I put all my kind of forageable stickers, they're postcards I got online, but loads of different types of flowers, cactuses, skeletons, mushrooms, animals. So this bit is my first part of my wardrobe. That's where my skirts and t-shirts go, and trousers. And I've got my pyjama box there. I've got my posh outfits, which I don't wear unless special occasions there. I've got the bed sheets up that box, and then my really warm thermal hoodies and that there. I've also got my chainsaw up there as well for when I chop wood. And down below I've got some other tools I store underneath. Wood chopping and that. Axes. And then I've got my bed. Yeah, so I decided to get some fake wisteria flowers and vines, and I wrapped that around the bed frame. Got my woodland themed animal and mushroom plant bed sheets. Some teddies there. Another natural plant as well. This one is just a bunch of succulents near the window. got my mosaic green lantern lamp. I need to put more art in here, so this isn't the finished project. I'm actually waiting on more art to come. I know, even more art. Yeah, this bit is where I have my washing machine, my basket where I put like dirty washing, my shoe rack, and another part of my wardrobe in this little walk-in closet. So to do my washing, I actually have to squeeze through like this. So to get in here, I have to squeeze past. As you can see, my washing machine is there. That's all the stuff I need for it. So the washing powder, the capsules, the colour catchers, scent boosters. Got a little poster I put in there yesterday with a raccoon putting some washing on a washing line. And it's got a little window in here too that I open up to air it every day. But there's some woodlands there, and there's also some woodlands right there. That's more crowded and larger, the one behind my bedroom. So this bit, so the washing machine's there. See, I've got to squeeze past. In order to do this, I have to kind of put my body like this and push back on my clothing. And I'll just squeeze just to get to the washing machine. Got my shoe rack as well. So I've got Harley Davidson, Doc Marten, New Rock, and then my hiking boots. And my Crocs. So these are my clothing. So I've got lots of my fashion would be fairycore, cottagecore, hippie, and grunge. So that's one of my grunge outfits. But as you can see, I have a lot more fairycore, cottagecore. I've got to show the bathroom. So I've got some on the wall natural rock diagrams, different types of art, log cabin art, forest art. Please do not summon the demons in the bathroom art. Got some fake flowers and ivy and moss that comes out of the walls. That's 3D. I've ordered more of that. So this is the sink. That duck has an interesting story. Might have pinched it from a hotel a few years ago. It's the bagpack duck, and that's when me and Scott were travelling, backpacking around, and yeah, we may have had that in the hotel room. We may have pinched that duck, but it's okay. It's years ago, but yeah, I've still kept him to this day. This is the mirror that this is the mirror that I've made recently. So it's I painted, it was originally red, so I painted the frame green, added moss all around it, and then I sculpted 50 something mushrooms. Big and small, so scarlet elf caps, chicken of the woods, morels, chanterelles, parrot wax caps, Amanita muscaria, wrinkled peach fungus, bleeding tooth funguses, liberty caps, ink caps, pink oyster mushrooms, amethyst deceiver, I remember now, and parrot wax caps. So I really wanted to make this, not just for myself, but I'm actually going to be selling this on the new online businesses. And over here is the toilets. So what I've done is I put that little thing there to store like female products, bathroom sprays, toilet rolls. I got this as well. It's like a duck with really big muscly legs. I just thought it looked funny. Why not? Have a nice poop. And I've got my toiletries on multiple racks. So yeah, that's the tour of the inside. Thank you for watching, and I will be doing another video of updates as I keep renovating this into more of a livable space. So what's coming is more art, more rugs, more storage, and the rest of my furniture and stuff is coming from storage today. So yeah. Oh, I also forgot, and I also bought an electric bike, so it can carry a lot of weight. I'll keep living here, and I'll just wait to see if I can build on my land nearby. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like alternative lifestyle videos. There we go. Thank you, bye.